Hello, good people. I want to share a little bit about things I'm learning on this YouTube journey of mine. Something I would like to title What YouTube is Teaching Me About Life and About Myself. My YouTube journey started in 2017, if I'm not mistaken. I think the reason why I started a YouTube channel was mainly because I had already started delving into video making, shooting documentaries, and because I also had a photography studio, I was also shooting weddings, and I was traveling a lot, and I was always trying to capture footage from my travels and capture my experiences on camera. I was taking a lot of photographs, and as a creative, I always like to have an outlet to express myself, to share those things. And I used to put out those things on Facebook. And of course, in trying to learn about how to be a better filmmaker, video maker, photographer, I, of course, spent a lot of time in YouTube. On YouTube, I came across some particular channels, and I'll do another video to talk about those channels that have really inspired me. But there were one or two channels that I came across, and I was captivated by the YouTuber who was putting out those videos, the filmmaking, the storytelling, the lessons I was learning, and even just generally by being able to watch a good YouTube video and learn something or be inspired by something. So I guess I just felt like, okay, this is another outlet that I can use to express my own creativity, to express myself, put out some of my videos, and maybe inspire people, because YouTube gives you an audience. If you're a successful YouTuber, you have an audience, and you have a great opportunity and a great power to inspire people. Because I was coming across these people on YouTube that were really inspiring me, and I felt like if I could do something like this and inspire other people, it would be a good thing for me. However, this is how many years down the line, and there are a couple of things that I would say that YouTube has really helped or really done for me, and I'll just list them right now. So the first thing is that trying to grow a successful YouTube channel has taught me how to confront the possibility of failure. This is really one of the strongest things that I face right now as a YouTuber, as a growing or budding YouTuber, because I don't even have up to 500 followers yet, and every day I keep thinking about YouTube, thinking about my channel, thinking about how to grow it, thinking about the reasons why I want to do a YouTube channel. And it's really discouraging when you spend a lot of time and effort into producing a video, and after posting it, you barely get any engagement. Like, nobody's following, nobody's subscribing, nobody's liking. And it seems, in fact, in the past 1 week, it seems to have been getting worse, because I've really invested time, especially this last week, in my YouTube videos, trying to put them together. I've invested money in equipment, I've invested time, and so much. And I put the video out, and 2, 3, 4 days later, no likes, no comments, no shares, no engagement, and my follower count is static. It's really quite frustrating. Fine, I know I'm not that naive to think that one YouTube video is going to blow my channel up. I'm not that naive to think that the content I put out there is so much needed in the world that people cannot but just subscribe to my channel. I don't have an overinflated impression of myself or my message or my importance. And at the same time, I'm not looking down on myself, right? I don't feel like the videos I put out there are useless. I don't feel like the messages I put out there are useless. I know people have come back to me to say, wow, this message you've put out there has really encouraged me, has inspired me. And it feels good to know that one or two people are watching your videos and liking them. Maybe it's this whole social media thing where, you put out stuff because you expect something in return. You expect likes, comments, and engagement. So it has, first of all, helped me to confront the possibility of failure, that I might fail at this thing I'm doing, right? I might keep putting out these videos and nobody's going to like them. So I'm learning to confront the possibility of failure. The fact that as much as I don't want it to happen, as much as I want to succeed on YouTube and become successful, there's a great possibility that I may fail. In other words, I may not get to that ended destination, that final destination, right? I may not get more than a few thousand followers, a few hundred followers. I might not get any engagement, likes. I might feel like I'm pushing out content and it's all for nothing. But what do you do when you're faced with the possibility of failure? Especially if it's on something that you are passionate about or that you like to do. Sometimes what it does is that it makes me to think about the reason why. Why am I doing this? My YouTube hustle is making me ask questions of myself, that why am I doing this? What is the purpose? Am I doing it for the fame? Am I doing it because I want to be famous or known? Or I want to be respected or accepted? Am I doing it because I have a burden to help people, a burden to reach out to people who are going through certain things? Because the truth is that my videos, a large chunk of them, that's an intended audience for them. I'm not just putting them out there for anybody or everybody. And my content is not for everybody. My content especially the motivational, inspirational part of my videos, is me trying to reach out to my former self, because I was in a very bad place before, mentally, psychologically, emotionally, and I was able to come out of it. And I feel like I learned a lot of things along the way, and there are things I'd like to share in case there's anybody out there who is going through the same thing. So that is the main reason why I do these things. And of course, also as an outlet for creative expression, because if I know how to shoot videos, make videos, edit, and do certain things, what good is it if I just keep it all to myself? So for me, it's also a platform where I can share, put my stuff out there. And if that's the reason, then I shouldn't be too bothered about whether people end up liking it or engaging with it, right? But it's just to know that somebody out there is connecting with you through your content. YouTube is also teaching me about perseverance, especially when I put in a lot of effort into doing one video and I put it out there and I don't get any engagement or likes. Part of me feels discouraged, like a deflated balloon. My morale just goes down. But then another part of me feels like, keep doing it, keep going, keep doing it, keep going. You also love it. You also love creating this video. So it's not really about the final outcome in terms of the likes and engagement. It's also about the process of putting the videos together, recording, editing, trying to tell a story. That is also exciting. So keep doing it. So YouTube is teaching me to persevere. YouTube is teaching me to be consistent. I mean, I've watched so many videos about growing a YouTube channel, successful YouTube channel, and one thing that is common to all of them is you have to be consistent. And that's one of the reasons why I'm so passionate about going through this process, because I know in certain parts of my life I've been consistent, but I don't think it's really one of my strong points, being consistent. And so I feel like this YouTube hustle is teaching me the art of being consistent, or the skill of being consistent. It's helping me to be consistent because I have to keep pushing content out there. I started YouTube in 2017 and I stopped for a long time. Who knows, maybe if I had been consistent back then, I would have achieved the dream that I'm hoping to achieve now. So again, there are many instances where I've tried to be consistent at something like going to the gym and bodybuilding, and after like 3 months I just drop it, learning software and all of those things. So it's really, really important that I do this so that I learn how to be consistent, I learn how to persevere, I learn how to be authentic to my why, to my reason for doing this. And then of course, the other thing that YouTube is doing for me is that this whole process is helping me to build my skills. So I'm improving in storytelling, I'm improving in terms of speaking to the camera, speaking in front of an audience. It's a virtual audience, quite alright, but still requires some level of confidence and eloquence and composure. And if you've ever tried it before, talking in front of a camera, it's very easy not to be composed. And I think I'm trying to work on that every day and trying to be more engaging. Even my facial expressions, the way I express myself, all of those things, I'm trying to improve on them with each video. I'm learning how to use my equipment and gear better. As I invest and I buy equipment, I have to learn how to use it. So this light I just got, for instance, that is powering up this particular video, the microphones, the DJI Pocket 3 that I'm using, I have to learn how to use all these things consistently all the time. So in a way, I'm not losing. In a way, that is one thing that YouTube is doing for me. It's helping me to become better in my craft. So what's the moral of the story? For me, the moral of the story, the reason why I did this video, is because I want to say that it's important to find something to commit to. It's important to find a project, a passion, a hobby, a calling, an assignment, a task, whatever it is. It's important to find something to commit to, especially if it's something that you could possibly fail at. Because what that does for you is that it builds your character, it builds your ability to persevere, to be consistent, and it also improves you along the way. So in all of this, as you push forward, as you fight against failure or struggle against failure in your life, know that even in the struggle, you're gaining something. You're gaining character, you're gaining consistency, you're gaining skills, you're improving on many aspects. So it's not all a loss if you're not seeing the results you want to see at any stage. At the end of the day, the process or the journey is more important or more valuable than the destination. So I hope this video somehow made sense, and I hope that it somehow reached somebody out there who is also constantly facing that low point of wondering if they're really going to succeed at anything or at something. At the end of the day, you need to take a step back and evaluate and see, apart from the final goal, apart from the end point that you are hoping to achieve or get to, what other benefits are there along the way that you can count and say, truly, this journey is a blessing, and therefore, even if you do not succeed in getting to the destination, you have gained something at the end of the day. So thanks for watching. See you in the next video.